So right out of the gate, this week has been very interesting, filled with lots of possibilities to make money, lots of interesting things going on. For example, Bitcoin hitting its new all-time high, as well as some tremors about stimulus, COVID-19 vaccinations, and what direction we're going to be heading in leading into the end of the year. And so, as mentioned, cryptocurrency is one opportunity that we could be looking at today. I don't think it's getting nearly enough attention right now. And certainly once Bitcoin hits 20,000, well, that will put a lot of people who doubted its resurgence in their proper place. But looking in a different direction, I think there's also a lot of opportunity right now in the EV and SPAC space. We've quickly seen this space coalesce around some core fundamental identities. And we've quickly seen this space mature, and the direction it heads now I think is going to be open for interpretation, but I think it's very clear that EVs are really a force of nature right now, and you would have to be foolish not to see them as an opportunity, either for short-term gains or long-term investment. And if we're looking at the very short term, looking for opportunities that are going to pop in the next couple of weeks or months, I think that's exactly what we should be talking about today. So here are my picks for the top EV and EV-related SPACs out there right now, and I think are quite undervalued for where they're going. And so the first I want to talk about is Microvast, which is pursuing its IPO under the SPAC ticker THCB. Now, what you should know about Microvast is that it's a market-leading provider of next-generation batteries and battery technologies for commercial and specialty use electric vehicles. Essentially, Microvast is focused on driving mass adoption of EVs, and it's doing so using battery technology that boasts best-in-class charging speed, battery life, energy density, and safety performance. Now, because they've been a private company up to this point, there's not many financials that we can dig into, but we do know that they have over 2,500 employees with 6 locations worldwide. Of that 2,500, they have over 700 R&D staff. So needless to say, I think we have all the green flags we need, and because Microvast is a well-established company, that helps us to skip past or at least relegate some of the red flags we normally associate and talk about when discussing SPACs. Well, Microvast is already out there, it already has clients. Microvast already consider themselves to be a leader in developing ultra-fast and long-lasting battery power systems for electric vehicles. I think it's clear that Microvast is well-positioned and something that you should be definitely paying attention to. So next, let's talk about Lightning eMotors, a company going public through a SPAC IPO under the ticker GIX. So what's interesting about Lightning is that it's a company that focuses on fleet electrification and cutting out fuel consumption. Right now, there's a ton of momentum building up around the proliferation of commercial medium-duty electric vehicles, both driven by social and regulatory trends. And that's where I love companies like Lightning, because they're able to sort of bridge the gap between where we are today and full electrified fleets of vehicles. Think about the cost savings if you are running a large fleet of vehicles such as vans or trucks or buses. And instead of replacing your entire fleet, you're able to entertain a much cheaper, much more pragmatic, emissions-free solution that isn't going to break the budget, and the company helping you do it is also going to help you with a charging service. Well, I think there's a pretty strong value proposition right there. And that's why I love looking at companies like this, because commercial electrification, commercial electric vehicles, this is a massive opportunity, huge space that I think we're just at the tip of the iceberg of. Similar to what Lightning is doing, another really hot SPAC right now is PIC, which is taking the company XL Fleet public and is also a company that specializes in fleet electrification. And this is the same reason why we saw CIIC, which is taking the company Arrival public, and they're focused on EV buses and the possibilities of electrified public transit. That helps me segue into another one that I'm really excited about right now, which is FIII. Now, they have not made an announcement about this just yet, but the rumor is that they're going to be taking electric last mile solutions public. And what's exciting about that? What's exciting about last mile solutions as a company looking to solve a problem is that they're going very deep in their solution set. They're going after building an electric urban delivery vehicle, which, as their name implies, will deliver last mile electric solutions. And I want you to think about how big that opportunity gets when you think about companies that are focused on last mile solutions. Think mail carriers like UPS and USPS. Think food delivery, DoorDash. Needless to say, I think it's a very exciting possibility, but again, this is pre-announcement, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. But speaking of announcements, one we learned earlier today is the combination of the SPAC ticker NGA with the EV manufacturer Lion Electric Company. Lion Electric is also going very deep in their solution set, as they're looking to build electrified school buses capable of changing what school transportation looks like. So I'll love to watch where this one goes because the possibilities are definitely apparent and exciting. Now, earlier today, in our 10x trade of the day, we talked about another company that is working on EV battery tech, and that is Romeo Power Technology, going public under the ticker RMG. What you should know about Romeo is that their electric vehicle lithium-ion products are focused exclusively on the trucking market. They claim to have completed building a 7 gigawatt-hour capable manufacturing plant in LA, while also claiming that they have over 300 million in currently contracted revenue. So based on projections and its value analysis, the stock is deeply undervalued. So I expect it to move a lot higher over the next year. But let's round out this video with one more SPAC I'm really excited about because it was just announced. That SPAC is VGAC, and it has not made an announcement just yet, but what you should know is that this is Richard Branson SPAC. And so you should know this is going to be a pretty high conviction play. And frankly, I think there are 3 possibilities of who they're going to be targeting. The first 2 are Virgin Hyperloop and Virgin Orbit, which are definitely on brand, seeing that this is coming from Richard Branson. But I think the third possibility that I'm entertaining for them is the most exciting, and that is Envision. They're an electric vehicle charging company, and I think the play here would be very similar to the same sort of value proposition I'm getting out of SPE, the SPAC for the company ChargePoint. And it's definitely clear that ChargePoint has proven just how enticing the pitch of electric vehicle gas station, that gas station of the future, is to investors. So I very much see the same sort of success and hype surrounding Envision, especially when paired with Richard Branson's own SPAC. So that is my list for some of the SPACs that I'm watching today. Obviously could not get to all of them, have a lot more on my radar. And if you'd like to get some access to what I'm watching right now, some of the green ETFs or cryptos or other awesome opportunities I'm seeing in the market right now, well, you're in luck because I share all of that information with the 10x Tribe, our free community, which you can get access to by clicking the link down below. It literally takes no time at all to sign up. And we're really excited to bring this out because you can get access to our site, the 10x Tribe. And I have to say, it's one of the coolest communities being built right now around trading, around looking for opportunities, and really just riding the wave of the future as it relates to, what's coming down the pipeline. What should we be looking forward to? What should we be investing in, etc. So if taking your trading to 10x and beyond, becoming a better trader, winning more trades, and frankly, making more money, if any of that resonates with you, well, don't hesitate to click the link. Come be a part of the 10x Tribe. We'd love to have you. But until the next one, thanks so much for watching. Hope you're doing well out there. Cheers.